Scoring high in JAMB UTME is not that complicated the way people have made it to be. And if you watch this video and put these two things I'll be talking about in this video into practice with consistency, then I don't think there's anything that will stop you from scoring high in your JAMB UTME. And if you're just seeing me for the very first time coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Basi Ejogba. And in my channel, I help students level up their academic game. So if you are looking for a perfect place to help you level up your academic game, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button and also share my videos to your friends so they can come here and get value. And in turn, I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. And just like I've said, I will be talking about just two things that will help you score at least 290 in your JAMB UTME. And without wasting much time, number one is what I like talking about, which is focusing on high yield topics. Now, there are topics, if you check your chemistry textbook, let's assume you are applying for medicine and surgery and you check your chemistry textbook, you find out that chemistry textbook is divided into three sections. We have the SS1, we have the SS2, and we have the SS3 section. That is the book 1, book 2, and book 3. Same applies for physics and same applies for chemistry, for biology, sorry. Now, when you check this, you find out that there are a lot of topics in it, right? There are a lot of topics in it. But when you check the JAMB syllabus for chemistry too, you find out that JAMB chemistry syllabus has, I think, just 23 topics in it. Unlike the chemistry textbook that have lots of topics. That's to tell you that JAMB is not actually wanting you, or JAMB don't actually want you to read everything in your chemistry textbook. They just want you to focus on those basic things which they want you to know, which you can easily get from their JAMB syllabus. Now, the JAMB syllabus is seen as the roadmap. Now, when I talk about getting or focusing on high yield topics, you may not be able to fully know all the high yield topics following the JAMB syllabus, although the JAMB syllabus is one of the roadmap, is one of the ways you can get to know these high yield topics. That is topics that comes out, questions. You understand? Topic that question comes out regularly. You understand? So one of the best way, or one of the first or the fastest way you can get to know these high yield topics is when you get your JAMB past questions and answers. Now, getting the past question and answers will really help you if you have past questions that ranges from at least 2000 to 2015. But if you have those ones that are from 19 something to 2024, it's also good. But if you can follow from 2000 to 2015, you get to find out that there are some topics that questions always come out every year. You see it in 2000, you see questions from that topic in 2001, you see questions from that topic in 2002, 2003, and the rest. Now, that is to tell you that that particular topic is a high yield topic and you are supposed to focus on that topic. You are supposed, no matter whatever is going to happen, or no matter how tired you are, no matter how you feel that you'll not be able to complete the textbook or stuff like that, your studies, please make sure you read and know that particular topics, those topics that you get to find out that questions are recurring every year. That is to tell you that that particular topic is a higher topic. Topic in English language like lexics and structures, comprehensions, registers. These are higher topics. Then you now move on to chemistry. You find out, you talk about gas laws, you see chemical reactions. Those are high yield topics. So you see chemical reactions, you see gas laws in particular, atom formulas like geochemistry also. Then you move to physics, you get to see questions based on motions, projectiles, electrolysis. These are high yield topics. You understand? So these are topics that questions will always come out from every year. These are high yield topics. I can bring out my JAMB chemistry past questions right now, and I will open in 3 years. You get to see questions that are from gas law in those 3 years. That's to tell you that gas law is a high yield topic. It's a topic that you must not play with if you are preparing for JAMB UTME. So the number one, like I've said, is high yield topics. And number two is the active study techniques. Now, active study technique is something they will not teach you in school. They don't teach you how to study in school. They just teach you what you are supposed to know. You understand? But in my channel, I've made my channel so comprehensive that I've been teaching students, I've been talking to students on study techniques. And number one study technique I always like talking about is the active recall. Now, the active recall is when you finish studying, instead of just closing the book and say you are done, right? You just finish studying, you close the textbook and say you are done. What you are supposed to do is you close the textbook and say you can quiz yourself on what you just finished reading. You understand? So you can quiz yourself, ask yourself questions on what you just finished reading. Now, what is going to happen there is that at the cost of you thinking you are done with the studies and you ask yourself questions, you find that there are some questions that you won't be able to answer despite the fact that you just finished reading that particular place at that time. You understand? So, but by using the active recall, it's going to help you actively recall what you just finished reading by asking yourself questions on it. We also have the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is simply breaking your study time into short focus sections. That means instead of just sitting down to study for long hours, what you simply do is you break your session. If you have to study for 3 hours, that means you study for 1 hour, you have a break. You study for another hour, you have a break. Study for another hour, you have a break. Instead of just sitting down to study for 3 hours at a stretch, what is going to happen is that when you sit down to study at a stretch, you start getting tired, and when you start getting tired, sleep will come depending on when you are studying. Especially in the night, when you're studying at night, sleep is going to come, and when sleep comes, then the purpose of your studying is defeated. So what you simply do is to study a short focus block. After studying for 1 hour or 30 minutes, stand up, take a walk, buy anything you want to buy, drink water, eat snacks, and still come back and study again. By so doing, it's going to energize you, and you continue studying. You even find out that you might beat that 3 hours and you extend it to 4 hours. You understand? So that is the Pomodoro technique. We also have the Feynman's technique. Now, the Feynman technique is one that you finish studying or you finish reading your book and you try to teach someone else what you just finished reading. You understand? That's what we call the Feynman's technique. You finish studying and you try to teach someone you just finished reading, even though there's nobody there. You teach the world. You understand? Just imagine an audience and start teaching. Find out that there are also some things you forget. Still have the opportunity of going to your notebook or to your textbook and see how you can get that particular concept, and you still teach it like again. Because when you do it, it's going to stick to your brain. It's going to tell your brain that, oh, this information is very important, and the brain is going to transfer that information from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. So these are the two things that I believe if you do them consistently, focusing on your high yield topics, which in turn will lead you to your past questions and answers, and also involving the active study techniques in the course of your studies, is really going to help you score at least 290 plus in your JAMB UTME. This is not just theories. These are things that I have done. These are concepts that I've been introducing to my students since 2023, and it has really helped them smash their UTME. I have students who are studying medicine and surgery, I have students in radiography, I have students, just mention them. I have students who are there. My highest student was 313. Yes, I think 313. That was 2025 JAMB bites, which I believe my 2026 is going to be greater. I'm going to get students who are going to score up to 330. Yeah, take it from me. So I'm going to, this particular thing I've just said now, I'm also going to tell them, which I've already been telling them, and you also can be part of it when you involve focusing on higher topics and also active study techniques. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button, and always don't forget to share these videos to your friend. Also drop it in the comment section how is your preparation like for the JAMB UTME 2026. Drop it in the comment section any topic you want me to teach in chemistry or in biology if you need clarification. And if you also want to be part of my JAMB class, my private JAMB class, drop it, request for my number in the comment section. I'll drop my number, chat me on WhatsApp, and you get to be added to our private WhatsApp group. And until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're a presetter. I really love you. Thank you.